Our story continues with Count Dooku fighting Master Yaddle. Master Yaddle was conflicted and could not fight Dooku, and so was Dooku. Dooku was also conflicted at this point of fighting Master Yoda. He could not imagine fighting his old friend of the Jedi Order, but he had to impress his master Sidious. Dooku had flashbacks of training Qui-Gon how to resist the dark side temptations. How ironic. He couldn't even save himself from falling to the dark side. Now Qui-Gon was gone, and he was regretting every choice leading up to this decision to fight Master Yaddle. Master Yaddle was losing because Dooku lost his confliction. And just before he was about to strike her down, meetra Surik quickly deflected the lightsaber right before Count Dooku sliced out Master Yaddle. Dooku said, "Brave but foolish, young Jedi." Now Count Dooku was not conflicted to fight meetra Surik, and the same was for meetra Surik. Meetra Surik did not care. She would defend Master Yaddle. See, meetra Surik was also built like Darth Nihilus, but she had a more unique version of it. Sure, she would drain her allies' force powers and her enemies whenever she killed them, or just by being around them, plain and simple, drain their energy. She would grow stronger, but she wouldn't drain much of her allies. She would drain more of her enemies and boost her allies, so her allies would never die or lose their force power. Dooku would challenge them both at the same time, clashing his lightsaber one between the other. Meetra Surik proved herself to be a worthy adversary, and Master Yaddle was hard enough to fight with his confliction. He had to remove all confliction and emotions he had from Master Yaddle in order to actually put up a good fight. These two worked together like they'd known each other for years, but they hadn't. Meetra Surik would bring out her spare lightsaber and challenge Count Dooku. Count Dooku would find himself being hard to defend against 3 different lightsabers going the exact same speed working together. It was already difficult enough. Dooku would shock lightning at meetra Surik, but it would not work. She would simply absorb it and reflect it back on Dooku. Dooku was surprised, but not surprised at the same time. Dooku found an opening, and he would take it. So Count Dooku stabbed away, and Master Yaddle's body dropped to the ground, dead. And now meetra Surik was the only one there to fight Count Dooku. Now, Sidious was proud, and Count Dooku would continue fighting meetra Surik. Meetra was a hard opponent to fight. As the fight went on and on and on, meetra Surik was getting much stronger and stronger as Dooku was getting weaker and weaker. He felt the energy of his force power depleting as Dooku fell to his knees, nearly dying as meetra Surik went for a strike near his head, but Darth Sidious quickly intervened, throwing her to the side. Wondering what happened to Count Dooku, he says, "Dooku, what happened to my apprentice?" Dooku would slowly get up and challenge meetra Surik once again. And meetra Surik knew she could fight forever, but she decided to run and escape. And Dooku and Sidious let it happen. Sidious had to tend to his apprentice. He had much bigger plans. He didn't care if the Jedi found out that Count Dooku betrayed them. The next What If will come out soon, and it'll actually be about meetra Surik training Anakin.